I have people ask me so often, how does my intuition work? What do I feel? What do I see? What do I sense? And I've just finished a private session, so I wanted to take this opportunity of having just worked so deeply with my intuition to share with you what I feel, and how it works for me. So the first time someone ever asked me that, it was a friend of mine, and I remembered very specifically this conversation that I had with her, where she was sharing this doubt that she felt. For example, maybe it was like, I doubt that I'll ever find a man who treats me like this, the way that I desire. And I saw her mum's face as if it was like a film over the top of her. I saw it. And I've never met her mum. I mean, I don't know if it was like actually what her mum looks like, but I could see her mum's energy, and I knew that that was her mum's belief and not hers. And I could sense that all she needed to do was recognize that and like take that mask off so that she could move through that. It wasn't this thing she had to dig really deep into herself. It was just recognizing it wasn't even her belief in the first place. How else does it work? In my session today with my client, I had this experience of her saying something and me seeing a little girl, like just energetically I could see this little girl, and then like a parental figure being mean to the little girl, and I knew roughly what age that little girl was. And I just said to her, I feel like this is something that came up for you in childhood, that you started to believe in childhood. And I said what I could see, and she could really sense and feel that as well. Another way that it works for me is that I feel and think and experience what the other person is feeling and thinking and experiencing. So I can feel, for example, self-doubt. Like I feel like nothing I say is good enough, and the other person's probably not resonating with me, and then I know that they are also experiencing. I mean, I can tell the difference somehow between my own resistance and that they are also experiencing self-doubt. And I also have this trust that if I'm in session or circle, that if my self-doubt is coming up, there's a reason for it. Like whatever is profoundly coming up for me is probably, like, I pray beforehand to ensure that all I feel is in service to the people that I'm there to serve. So if it's coming up profoundly for me, then I trust that I'm like, it's in the energetic field for a reason. But I literally feel what is moving inside my clients' bodies. Like I can feel like stuck, trapped energy in the pelvis, or like heaviness on the shoulders, and I can feel when it shifts and it clears. And then the next layer is like grief in the heart. Like I actually go on that journey with you and I feel it all. And I also experience the thoughts. So for example, my client and I today worked on a particular practice that would really serve her, and she felt so much energy in it, and she was like, yeah, like this way that I've been doing is not working, and this way I feel so much energy, and you're right. And then I heard in my own like thinking space, I heard like, oh, there's no point doing this, it's not going to work anyway. Or like, she probably hates the idea because she thinks it's like spiritual bypass. And I could hear those thoughts running around in my head. So I labeled them because I knew that I was only hearing them because she was also hearing them, and that giving voice to them and saying, so your head is going to tell you this. And that is actually resistance. And the reason it's telling you that is because it doesn't want you to do the practice. And just labeling and then speaking truth to what that voice would actually be doing was really powerful. And it's like, now she also knows that when that voice comes up again, she knows how to say herself. Like I embodied and modeled it for her, so she knows how to go, I know why you're here, and I'm still going to choose to do this practice. You know, she can do that herself. So in summary, I see stuff and I feel it physically in my body, and I hear thoughts, and I can like see layers of thought, like, yeah, you think this, but actually this is going on deeper, and then this is the actual shit you need to be looking at. And I'll just like dive all the way down there. And I get that so often with my clients. They're like, whoa, I thought we were working on this, and you just like went 7 layers deeper to what I imagined it was. And it's like often like wherever they thought they should be focusing on, or wherever they thought they should be going, it's like a 180. Yeah, which is what I experienced with my teacher too. So I hope that gives you an insight into how I work and how my intuition works, but also maybe how yours does. Like, do you see? Do you sense? Do you feel? Do you hear? Do you just somehow know? What does it feel like for you? Yeah, what's your experience? And does me sharing give you like a light bulb of like, oh my God, I also have those thoughts, and I think it's just me. And now, oh my God, this could actually be my intuition and a gift. Let me know if you have any of those light bulb moments. Bye.